So hi everyone, today we are moving on to our next module, which is urbanization, the problems associated with urbanization and the remedies. Okay, so yes, regarding urbanization, first of all, let's look what does urbanization mean. So what is urbanization? So by simple terms or in simple terms, we can define urbanization as the process through which the number of people living in the cities and towns is increasing. Okay, the process through which there is an increase in the number of people living in towns or cities is what is known as urbanization. Okay, the process by which there is an increase in the number of people living in the urban areas or the towns or cities is what is, by simple terms, urbanization is all about. Now, this process of urbanization actually results in main two things. We can say there are two main results of urbanization. One is like the growth of urban population. Urbanization result Urbanization results in the growth of urban population as well as extent of cities or towns or the urban centers, we can say. So these are the two main results of urbanization. One is the growth of urban population. We know that's the process by which the number of people living in urban centers is increasing, is what is known as urbanization. So definitely urbanization will result in the growth of urban population or growth in the size of urban population, and also the second thing is the extent of cities or towns or the expansion of the urban areas. So these are the two main results of urbanization. Now, when we talk about urbanization, it is not just the increase in size of urban population or the expansion of cities or towns. It is, again, we can say it is a result of social, economic and political developments. So, urbanization, it is the result of socio-economic political development that often leads to the expansion of cities or towns, or even changes in the land use patterns, or the shift from the rural to urban way of life that we see, or even in the organizational patterns or the way the area is being governed. So all these things actually results in urbanization, or we can say it is a result of social, economic and political developments, right? Like, as I have told earlier, the expansion of cities, or we can say the concentration of urban population, or the way we live, okay, which is included in the social development, like better job opportunities, which is included in the economic development, or even the way it is being governed. There is a change from rural to urban way of life. So that is, we can say, overall urbanization is the result of all these developments. It is social, economic and political in nature. The development is socio-economic and political development. Now, when we talk about urbanization, we know that the process of urbanization actually started during the time of industrial revolution, or we can say that urbanization was going parallelly with industrialization. Okay, so during the time of industrialization, we know that the working people, they migrated from the rural to the urban areas in search of better job opportunities or better standard of living. Because we know with industrialization what happened, everything was mechanized. So the agriculture was also mechanized. So the manual labor was not very much needed in the agriculture sector. So the people working in the agriculture sphere in the rural areas, they were not getting enough earnings. So what happened is that more job opportunities were available in the urban areas or in the cities or towns where these industrial hubs were concentrated. So people started moving from the agrarian society or started moving from the rural area to the urban area in search of these better job opportunities or better economic opportunities. So that is how we can say urbanization started off with industrialization. Now, when we say about urbanization, these three, we come across terms like urban areas, urbanism, and urbanization. So, urban areas is like it is the identity of a physical space, or it is, we can say that it is the demographic entity that we are seeing. The cities and towns is what is constituting the urban areas. It is the demographic entity, or it is the identity of a physical space, what is known as the urban area. Now, what is this urbanism? Urbanism is nothing but urbanism is a way of life. Urbanism is a way of life, that is, in urban areas or in urban centers there is a particular lifestyle that is being followed, or there is a way of life for everything. So that particular way of life that we follow in urban areas or as a part of urbanization is what is known as urbanism. And what is this urbanization? Yes, urbanization means it is the process. The process which involves all of these things is what is known as the urbanization. So, urban areas, urbanism and urbanization. Now, we are moving on to what are the causes or what are the reasons for urbanization. Okay, what are the causes or what are the reasons for urbanization? So, when we say about causes or reasons for urbanization, it is like there are different causes we can enumerate. So, what are the causes or reasons? Causes or reasons for urbanization. Okay.